That's why you picked the fight with Rita, isn't it? Because you knew we were getting loony. Hey, with the freak backing us, we'll be able to get every Sheila in the place on side.
For God's sake, will you shut up and listen? She's getting inside information. If she so much as suspects we've told anyone, we're finished.
Yeah, right. But bloody hell, we're going to end up running the joint.
Sorry to take so long. We've got 2 of our seniors away now. We're after a $60,000 loan for a unit.
Yes. I've got about $12,000 in my savings account, but I'll be needing some of that to buy clothes and furniture, etc. Well, I've had some valuations done over the phone, and I should be able to get enough money for the land to pay out the existing mortgage.
Yes. Do you have more than one personal savings account with us, Miss Ferguson?
No. Why?
Well, I'm afraid your current balance falls far short of $12,000.
Julie? Oh, Julie, don't do that. Oh, dear. Come on. Come on. It'll be all right, dear. It'll work out all right. There we are. That's better. That's my girl.
Sorry.
Well, don't be. We'll cry now and then does you the world of good. Do you want to talk about it?
I can't marry him, Nance. I could be in here for years. And the minute that I do get out, I'm going to be an ex-crib.
So?
Well, it'll cause him all sorts of problems in his career if people find out that his wife's an ex-crib. I can't do that to him.
Let me ask you something. Now, how would you feel if the positions were reversed and if it was Steve in prison? Would you accept any of those arguments if he tried to send you away?
Couldn't. I love him.
Exactly. And if you send him away now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. And with each passing year, you'll realize a little more, and then a little more. That nothing's more important than the love 2 people can share.
Miss Joan Ferguson, unless my eyes deceive me, which apparently your ears have. Let me tell you again, go away.
You owe me, Mrs. Ryan, $12,000.
I owe you nothing. You were supposed to take care of that little slut, and all you've done is let her dig her claws deeper into my son.
I was supposed to have her prison sentence extended, and that's exactly what I've done. Now, are you going to pay me or not?
Oh, for God's sake, no, I'm not.
You listen to me. First thing in the morning, you will deposit that money in my account as agreed. Because if you don't, I'll arrange for some ex-cons I know to come and visit you here. And when they're through with you, I doubt even if your son will recognise you. Now, what are you going to do?
$12,000 in your account first thing in the morning.
Sidebottom really was the most adorably romantic man. A pity about his name, though.
Yeah, but I still don't see how him being a Butterfinger's got you this dress.
Oh, it's quite simple. You see, I used to always order red wine with the meal, you see. So it was only a matter of time, and this red wine ended up all over my lap. And that afternoon, voila.
Hey, good one.
Come on, you lot. That stuff's not going to fold itself.
Yeah, okay. You know, you're wasting your time. Steve's going to get a one for sure. He's loaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I know just the place to send him to. They have the most exquisite clothes.
Bloody hell, Reed, she's just taken over. I mean, I know I'm bad sometimes, but she's right over the top.
Yeah, she is a bit. Come on, try not to let her get under your skin. I want to set a time and place for the fight.
Name it.
This afternoon's exercise period, behind the garden shed. Suits me. Hey, Maxwell. Who do I get to do me exercising with? Merle Jones.
Bloody hell!
Jeez, I knew she had something up her sleeve.
What's the problem?
I've seen her take on 3 Sheilas at once when they got her right.
Yeah, but only when she's needled. I make the first few count. It's on the back.
Jeez. Look at it. Stinking Rita Connors.
Andrew, I'm home.
Oh, and perfectly timed, too. I've just finished throwing together the best casserole in the state. Do you want me to drink?
Yes, please.
And has your day earned you a sherry or a scotch?
It's definitely been a Scotch day.
Oh, well, you know what you need. 9 holes of golf. Best cure there is for Scotch days.
What about the dinner?
Oh, it won't be ready for ages yet. Besides, you can't overcook a casserole. Well, what do you say?
I couldn't think of anything nicer.
Well, I'll go and turn the oven down.
Andrew, thank you very much for putting me up here. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
The officers aren't blind. How are you going to keep them distracted until after the fight's over?
We won't have to. It'll be over so quick. The only problem we'll have is explaining how come Looney Jones is out for the count.
Jeez, make sure she don't hear you call her that. She'll tear you apart.
Yeah, and then where'll we be? Look, I reckon we should make an all-in scuffle and sort those bitches out once and for all. I mean, we've got the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, forget it. The screws will be all over us in 2 seconds flat.
So make another time and place.
Oh, come on, Reese. A free-for-all's much better odds than 1-to-1. Looney Jones would even give King Kong a run for his money.
Well, it's a pity you won't be there to see me prove you wrong then.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're too hot-headed, Lex. I'm not risking you blowing the whole thing by mouthing off
Now,
the way
you
you
just
always...
wait a minute.
It's no buts, Lex. It's an order.
It's wonderful!
Well, you see, I was thinking of making a videotape of fairy tales to send to Zoe, and you'll be able to help me point the camera, Lex.
Get stuffed!
You'll help, won't you, Lex?
Only if it's another bloody order.
It is.
Lexi, we'll have a much better time.
And with a final mighty blow, Future Man felled the fearsome Trigon.
Bam! Pow!
And so retrieved the key that meant freedom for his friends.
Oh, wow, Kath. No one's ever read that all the way through before.
You know, I think this story's about to come true.
How do you mean?
Well, there's the evil Trigon who's just like Rita Connors, always hurting people. And then there's Future Man who's strong and kind, just like you. And the same way that Future Man saved his friends by fighting Trigon, you can save Janet and me by fighting Rita.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll have to beat them all. Because if you don't, all the women are going to have to do what Rita tells them.
And she's rotten. Don't worry, Kath. I'll get her for tearing me comic and being mean to me friends.
Good. We'll do it now, all right? Out on exercise.
G'day, Mrs. M. How's Trix?
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds wants to see you, Jones.
What, now?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. M, I've got to go and exercise.
No, you
Bam.
have to see the governor first. Come on. Oh, geez, Kath.
Oh, it's all right. You won't be long.
What are we going to do?
Just hold things up until Merle can get there.
If Connors thinks we're trying to pull a Swiftie, she and that other walking skyscraper are going to spread us all over the veggie patch.
All right, get as many of our girls together as you can find. I'll wait for you in the rec room. We'll all go out there together.
I can't promise any miracles, but I can promise I'll do everything possible to make it a special day for you.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds. That's terrific. And thanks for believing me about the drug business, too. Steve said you're doing everything you can to help.
Well, I haven't given up hope. Neither should you. At least the department's all for you being transferred to a lower security prison. You'll have much more lenient visiting rights with Steve. Well, I better get going. How's the arm?
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, there's really nothing wrong with it. Do I have to stay here?
I think we'll take Sister Hall's advice. You studying?
No, that's just a hobby of mine. I collect recipes.
Oh, so that's how you get on so well with Mr. Pringle. Keep well.